check when there's kind of groups of arpeggios like that have patterns, right? So this one, your white, black, white pattern, white, black, white,
Yeah.
right? Will it apply to any time there's white, black, white? So E major, D major, F minor, C minor, anything that has that pattern. So that fingering will stick for all of those, okay?
Yeah.
Then if it's all whites or all blacks, is another fingering,
Yeah.
right? That's what we call the regular fingering. Then there's different, and then any that start on black, white, black, like E flat, A flat, D flat, those are also different. So there's about 3, I think, and then the odd ones out are B's and B flats. They're a little different.
Okay.
But there's kind of 3 main. So check your brown book, make sure your fingering's right for your arpeggios, because they, you know, you want to really know those. Okay, keep going for your dominants. So again, keeping your bum glued up. Arpeggios, I'll write that here. Usually a follow through, we call that, right? Where you follow through, it usually works best for these. So your whatever finger was, you know, on it to begin with is kind of where you go next. So you don't have to like reinvent starting spots.
Yeah.
I think we're still doing, where's my book? The grade 8 cadence, right?
I don't think I know that kid.
That's the one you're doing,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because you just did a grade 8 exam, right? So that's what you're doing. Is that right, or have you changed it?
I think I changed it because it used to be like, I forgot what it used to be.
Yeah, that's
This
what I
is
was
the one.
wondering. Hang on. Play
One,
what you
six.
did today, and let's see what. Yes, hang on. So
One,
grade 8
six.
one, if we were in, so if we were in A major, that's grade 8. This is grade 9, so it would be right. That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yes, play that with me. That's right. You are. We did move up. Good. So. Sorry, I'm on key. Sorry, go ahead. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I just want to make sure we have that new one. So that's good. That's good. That's great. Okay, so I think we'll do E major. We'll go through a few more, and this one has the same pattern of arpeggios.
Okay.
So that will help. That will help. Okay, so for last time, so we're gonna check your jobs for minuetto, we had a little bit of a jig, and then we had a couple we want to maybe get to in book 5. Okay, let's do these jobs first in minuetto. So, hands together job, left hand has 3 hands, measure 21 and 22.
Is that right?
Yeah. Right. Okay, so can you play, oops. That much? Awesome, yes, that's it, good. And then the B section, 34 and 35, slow motion counting, no hiccups.
Oh, what was that?
Right. No hiccups, slow motion. Okay, so 30. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. And then we had a little longer job in there, no bumps on the notes, right? The remember, because it was kind of like we were having that sort of, yeah. So it's bouncy, but it's light, right? Oops, ink on it. Okay, that's sounding better. Let's do it once together from the pickup beat into the B section.
Okay.
And 3, 1. Nice. And rest and rest and come off left hand. Okay, steady, steady, steady. Left hand, left hand. Stop. Yeah, your left hand just pushed you a little bit too fast there, so when you got to back away going, because your speed was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, right? So don't let that get you any faster than you were. I didn't even keep you do this finger. I often forget I have my thumb on that. Do you? How does that go? Oh, you're okay. Yeah, I noticed that. Good. Okay, and then we have C section job. Left hand chords are too long. Measure 72 to 74 hands together.
I think it was.
Yep. Right. Got it. Okay, so play me C section 2 there to 75. So what I want you just to watch now is you get, yes, this has to come off right away. Just don't let it be like that. It's like a wrist roll, da, 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 wrist. So it's tricky when you're going quicker, I know. So just try that right in there. It's really only the wrist that needs to change, or else it will maybe, if you just play your thumb, it's going to have to, be staccato. We want to just, that'll happen on the bottom of the page too. So I'm just going to write that one down for you to double check. So, because we were kind of looking at left hand more this week.
Yeah.
There, right? So I'm just going to say now, just watch your right hand. So measure 72 to the end of the page actually. Wrist roll staccato. Good. Otherwise, those other jobs look really good. And then coda, measure 118.
It was
down that. Lovely. Okay, play me the whole coda. First one at the end there. You did a really good lift on the last one. This one I know is harder because we're going to this right away, but still use your wrist. This one was beautiful. Try that again. Right, exactly. Perfect. I mean, it's like the roll has to sort of happen before you almost play the note. Do you know what I mean? Like you're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking of it before I land there, and that's what you need there. You did it. Can you just play this? Did you play the right hand? the switch. I understand, the reason for it is that when you land on the 3 on that B1, it should be a kind of the juicier note, right? And you should get a little more oomph on that. I also want you to make sure that this to this, whenever you go from that step, that you don't hiccup that, like, there's a little space sometimes. And if you do it with the switch, it should almost eliminate a jump. Like, it'll sound really legato. Now, good. Now, let's make beat 3 softer. So, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4 of them. 3 and 1, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. Got it. Yeah, okay. Now put it on together to see if you can do it right there. Lovely. Yes. Okay, there we go. So that can be just another little job at that spot on the coda. Measure 108, 112. Good. Okay, then next time, we'll do all of it maybe together, or maybe go through it. And last. Okay. So let's move over to Jake for a minute.
I like tried memorizing some of it.
Did you?
Cards.
Oh, good. Page 1 has together memorize left-hand tone. Tone bigger. Are you still playing this one?
Yeah.
Too? Okay, well then
Well, I have to do back tell this.
Oh, great. Okay, so we'll do that one too. Let's do Jake first. We'll do that. Okay, show me your page 1. Can you do it without looking? What do you think?
I think.
Try it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try.
Left hand. Okay, so say it out loud. Don't play it. Say it out loud. D
E
to E. Okay, so D to E.
T E flat, C, E, F, D flat, C.
Right,
F,
okay.
G.
So just do D, E, switching that. So you got two squishy ones, and then it separates back into that third. E, F, same thing but down a note. D, stop there. So there's a pattern there a little bit. So you got that squishy, and then stretching out to the D flat, E, F, and notes go down E to F, A flat. Yep. Okay, do it again. I would keep, you know what, Sandy, keep using 2, 3, or 2, 4 all the time. And 2, 4, and if it's squishy, 2, 3, and if it's separated, it's 2, 4, okay? So it's that pattern all the way, except for, of course, the first line. But when we have thirds and seconds, 2, 4, 2, 3. Sorry, and this was the left hand.
Okay.
No, this was right hand. Ready, D. Stop. Good, again. Keep these even a little bit smaller. Let's say the next part. F, G,
F, G,
G, A flat,
G, A flat,
A flat, B. Now this is where there's a change.
B flat.
So what's easy about the left hand for this little bit before is it whatever note we left off, I'm just looking at the top for a minute, right? Because I want you to think about that, and that top note is our next beginning note. Next beginning note, right? Wherever we stop, we go back to. And here's where there's a change. Right, and then we have B, C, and then B flat, and then down really because we have our arpeggio. Okay, so there's a little pattern. Now let's just actually do only the bass notes starting at measure 9. So just the bottom notes, okay? So D flat, C. 2, what are we using here? 3, 4. And then we have it again. And we have it again. And we have it again. Okay, then we get to get down and down again. And down because we see. Right. Okay, let's do only the left hand. Pick up beat to 9.
Okay.
Let's say the notes too. This is another way to memorize. So ready to go? D, D flat, C, E, F, F, D flat, C, F, G, D flat, C, A, G, A flat, D flat, C. Okay, freeze. That line is really quite easy, right? Let's try it again. D, E, D flat, C, E, F. Always back to D flat, C, F, G, D flat, C. A, G, G, A flat, D flat. Okay, now close the book. We're going to do that on a line, so we're starting on D. Ready to go? D, E, D flat, C. E, softer on beat 2 of that, and D flat, C. F, G, D flat, C. G, A flat. Perfect. Now, let's look, because here's where there's the change. That's right. Now a change. So let's say it from A flat. You can use the music now because we didn't memorize this yet, saying it. B flat, B, A flat, G, B, C, D flat, C, B flat, A flat,
A flat,
B, C, C, F, F, and then F. Right. Okay, let's do this one again. Ready? A flat, B, A flat, G, B, C, D flat, C, B flat, A flat. This one, yeah. one spot that is harder, and or I forget it, and so that's the part I'm going to do like a whole bunch. This is where I forget. It's almost like a little question answer. And then I'm going to add the rest because I know it goes C, F, and then F, and then right. Okay, so then let's have a look at the right-hand chords at measure 9 to the end. So ready? We'll just play them. So we have a pattern going down in thirds, minors, yeah, minor sounds, then minors, yep. Now a second, swish. Back to thirds, minors, minor. Second, and then right. We know that. I don't even know it. We know that. So these are minor thirds. This is good to say, right? All the way. Minor third, minor third, minor, 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 minor. Second. This is also a minor second. Minor, minor, minor. Then we go back to minor thirds. Up. Seconds. Okay. So can we not look and do that? So G flat and G and A. G and B flat. G and B flats. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. No, this is minor, yeah. And then minor. And then seconds. Softly. Thirds. Seconds. Done. Now, can you try it? Let's do that part, letting go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Can we try now? We'll go. Hands together, measure 9, or pick up beat. 1, 2, 3, seconds, minors. Keep your right hand soft. Here's our A flat, B, and move down to the A flat again. Okay, let's check that one again. This is a good one to say. A flat to B, and then A flat to G, right, and B to C. B, C, and we do our second, and then D flat, C, and then, sorry, B flat, A flat, seconds. There's my thing. C. Right, and there's my little trouble spot. So, see, and I played this once, and I'm seeing that one BC thing is throwing me off. I forget about it. Yeah, but you don't, I don't think. So that's good. So then, this is how I practice. Okay, then I'm gonna go. And then when I think I got it, I can finish. But when I have a spot that needs to stick in my head, I do it and do it and do it and do it and do it. A whole bunch. Okay, you're almost there for page 1. Now you see kind of the way you can help yourself.
Yeah.
Say it out loud. Take up. Don't always do it hands together because that's not really learning the notes. Yeah, it's more like learning. It's muscle memory. It's like I think I know where I'm going, but it's better if you actually know where you're going. Especially for Bach memorization. It's really about actually knowing, and either you, some people see the music kind of in their head, other people have to actually, okay, I used to say the notes and then I just think about those notes when I'm playing. A flat, B flat, whatever it is. I remember, I don't know if I told you this one, this was a festival once I watched about a Bach class at a senior level, like grade 8 and 10. And it was, I forget, probably in June or something, and the adjudicator, so the student that played was really good, however, he had a slip, and then it threw him right off, and he couldn't get back on track. So the adjudicator asked, so how did you memorize that? Like, he goes, well, I just learned it, I played it so many times, right, I just learned it.
Muscle memory.
Muscle memory, yeah. And so he said, you know what, muscle memory will fail you every time. especially at a concert, recital, festival, because when you get a bit nervous, things feel different than they do at home,
Yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden, something is gone, and you're like, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be, my notes are, right? But he said, I promise you, if you actually take time for Bach, especially, because it's very notey, there are so many notes in Bach. He said, if you actually take the time, and yeah, it might seem like a lot of work in the beginning, say the notes, practice small parts like saying F, F, B flat, and then maybe go. This was a little harder when you have two, D, B flat. Then just say one part, D flat, sorry, D, B flat, E flat, B flat, E flat, A. So you see what I'm doing now? I'm just saying the right hand notes. Maybe then next time I'll say the left hand notes. F, B flat, B flat, F, G. I often say it before I play it.
So you know that it's coming.
Right.
And stuff,
So I'm not like stuck at the moment. But that's a really good way to think about Bach memorization. So, and you know what? This is like an ARCT level piece. Did you know that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you were doing an ARCT exam, so it's like grade 9, 10 ARCT, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like grade 11. but-
Kind of. It's like a teacher's, yeah.
Yeah.
But some people, you can do a performers or a teacher's. It's just, you get the same degree called ARCT. But if you did this in ARCT, there's actually 4 songs that go together in a group, and this is one of them. And they belong to a Bach suite. So this is one of them, right? It'll say
From that
partita. Yeah, exactly. From that partita, yeah. So, but that's pretty cool because that's how hard it is.
Yeah.
It's not easy. This one is not easy. So I want you to secure that little part on page 1. Add now this week maybe 1 or 2 lines of page 2 by memory.
By memory.
Okay? Yeah. 1 or 2. The same way we're doing it. Out loud. Let's say out loud. Small. One hand at a time. The other thing that makes it so difficult for us, I think for anybody that learns this piece, is the brain game
Yeah.
of this
You
crossing.
have to say it, and then you also have to cross.
Yeah, you got to do it, and you have to think about. We're used to this, and now suddenly, right? And so there's another thought process about what hand is playing where. It's really a bit of a probably really good for our brains.
Yeah.
Probably really good. Okay, so we're gonna add a bit more. Good. Let's go back. You're gonna show me bagatelle today?
Sure. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Remember to slow down on this one. Da, 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 da. But that G sharp, G sharp, G sharp. Right. Nice ending. Nice ending. Lowest E, pedal goes down, everything comes up. Good. Sorry, I want you to play. Maybe I missed. I want you to play 36 with me, left hand, or yeah, in this little chunk. Just left hand. Ready, go. That one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There we go. Take a pencil. Let's see. All of these are wiped.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, and then left pedal goes down. Up, yeah. And then we go down to the B, B, B. Close your eyes for a minute. Tell me what sounds. Just think about the musicality of this for a second. Listen. Okay. Sorry. Yep. change. Do you hear what's happening?
It goes up like that and then it goes out and
Do you hear how it's going minor to major?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear
As
that.
we get to this, suddenly that first chord at 41, basically a B major without that one note,
Yeah.
right? Or sorry, dominant, yeah, without the one note, and then down to B, so we're in like a B, and then back to minor. He really goes through, yeah. All these chromatics really take us on a ride, like
Yeah.
what key we're in. You can't really tell because of all the chromatics. But we can hear that in here. We can hear. Okay, so let's check that part. Can you do 36 to 43? Good, crescendo, yeah. Okay, now take your pencil again because we're gonna also use this finger Amy on the 3, 2, 3, 2. I like to go 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Can you? So this is the G sharp first.
Okay.
3, 2, 3, 2, 3.
3, 2, 3, 2.
Okay, so instead of a pinky on that black, can you try it? 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then we go down and we do the same thing. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Right. So that is going to make it a little more interesting because it's not just going to be the same note or same finger every time. Okay, so I'm going to mark that little spot. I want you to practice 36 to 43. Okay, so this is left hand mostly. Check the note. Fingering notes. I really hope you can read my mess right. If you can't, I could remember how I used to, like, I could write in my own book and email you
Yeah.
if you have trouble. So or you can ask me a question.
I think I was like, yeah, I'm used to it. Oh, sorry. That's
No, that's
offensive.
That's not at all. That's not at all. I go so fast sometimes when I'm writing, right? Just okay. Good. Otherwise, I think remember your beginning that you want to have that nice little writ before that. Yeah. Good. Okay. Was there one more thing I was gonna? Yeah. Do you think you could just do the first part of the minuet?
Sure.
You could do it separate if you want. What do you think?
Oh.
Okay. I know this is a review and you haven't done it
Yeah.
once. Do you sometimes still play the second
Yeah,
meeting? Or
yeah.
second meeting? Okay. Don't do that. I want to explain something. I want you to try something different this week. And this is also because
Do it
teach.
in like the order? I guess?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do this also for the teacher that listening. When we first learn this minuet, we do it with that the way you did it today, where we do the repeat with staccato,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then, so that's just so that you get the option and the opportunity to play two different articulations, right?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to play it. I want you to check on the CD, so you'll be sure, but the CD will remind you. We're gonna do it now. This for me for next time. Minuet and one and two together.
Yeah.
But minuet one, when you play it the first time with the repeats, you're not gonna staccato the repeat this time. So you're gonna keep it all smooth. Sorry, not left hand, but right hand. And then when you do the repeat, you're just gonna go piano. So where's your pencil? Did I steal it? Take your pencil and just go dash P up here. You haven't done that. So when you repeat, you're just gonna be softer, but you're not gonna staccato the right hand. Then you get to part two there of minuet one, forte, and then go dash piano.
And then I would go to the other side.
Then you go then you come back.
And then you go back to here, and then you do it staccato.
Right, once through,
Yeah.
no repeats.
No repeats.
Right.
Okay.
The second time, right? So it goes.
Just so the second time I just go straight to the second.
That's
time.
right, second ending, and after you've done minuet two and you return, then we do that, and we keep it mezzo forte-ish this whole time on the repeats. Okay, you don't have to go
Okay.
soft. So basically, yeah, trying that this week. We'll see how it goes. Really work on those endings. Oh, they bug me too. Those endings, like first ending. Can you do that one? So if we're keeping that, no, wait a minute. No, we don't need to do the. That can be smooth because that is those are eighth notes. Remember, it's the eighth notes we're doing legato at first, right? So it's the quarter notes that are detached. So it's. You do that? Check your left hand. So 5, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Black. That's where we're going, right? Can you do it again? 5, 4. 5, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Again. Yep. And now do this. And that's easy. Okay, hands together. This isn't tricky. Yes, you got it. So I would do a lot of those to get that to be really easy. It's tricky. And then the first ending of the second part, same thing. Fingering is really important. We have an E flat first, though. Right? Yes, and then it goes away. Yes. Do it again. Again. That's it. Yeah, so your option is on that E natural. Is it two? What do we have there? 2 or 1?
Oh, one.
Okay. Yep, so you can do that. Perfect. And the left hand. Right. Try it together. Yeah, switch that finger. Now we're super slow. Oh, left hand. 4. Because then, 5. Wait,
Okay.
try that again.
Okay.
There you go, okay. So this is, watch your left hand. Thumb goes up. On C, there you go. Oops, not quite in the right hand now. 1, 2, 3. It's hard. Okay, really slow, really slow. Watch, watch. Sorry, that's not even really slow. Yeah. Right, Amy. Oh, what was that? 2, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3. Oh, yeah. 1. I lied to you. I'm using a different finger than you. So hang on. 4, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry. See, I use
Yeah,
the
'cause
2 there. I'm
is
sorry.
easier.
Yeah. Is it?
Because it's like 2, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want to switch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do, and I was forgetting you were doing something else. Yeah, I would do the 2. Yeah, it's a little awkward to kind of get your thumb in there.
Because then it's just 2, 3, 4.
That's right, straight up. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, here's your job. So the endings, lots to get that really easy. Next time we'll do 1 and 2 as we discussed today. Okay, and endings, lots. So I know they're so weird. It's really confusing. All right, quick check on book 5. I think you're going to play Foreign Lands as a review.
Uh-oh, I don't think I brought my book.
Oh, you can use mine.
I might be still in my bag.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay, that's. Don't forget that because that would be a little bit hard. You can use it, but then I can't play with you because I only have 1.
Oh.
I used to have 2, but it's lost. Okay, let's just go through that. Let's repeat that. Keep that nice and legato. Softer. Nice and legato. Yes, nice. Okay, pass me for just a minute.
Okay.
I really liked your melody in the beginning. your top voice.
I like the fingerings kind of odd.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm taking away my pedal. I'm gonna show you what I do. Okay, so connect even when you have this under. Sorry. So that what's happening with yours is a little bit more of this, and you're letting go of that top bit.
Like the G is supposed to play by the right hand?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Show me your beginning.
I don't
Oh,
know.
what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was playing. What? Oh, sorry. Playing the beginning? I was listening so much, I'm not.
I was like,
Oh, see, I can't from this side hardly tell when you. Oh, Amy. Okay, this is really good. So this is a teaching moment because the teacher will be watching. Okay. I don't know how this happened. So let's just explain because Brandon will be watching this later. Amy, focus last year for Amy was doing a grade 8 exam and book 4 stuff. So we really did a lot of grade 8 stuff. And then this was kind of began. When did you start in book 5?
I have no
I
idea.
don't remember either. We kind of dabbled in it and then we went to finish the grade 8 and then we get back.
Yeah.
So now we're really back focusing on book 5 and
Yeah.
reviews. Okay, so this something maybe got lost in translation during the time here that we
I think
didn't
I
really.
really sight read this piece and then I showed it to you.
Maybe,
Yeah.
and we didn't really.
And I didn't even
Yeah.
reconcile.
Let me go back here. So, yeah. What about this song, Tina?
I have this.
Right.
I did like tiny.
See, this one I think you did, and this one.
No.
So you've kind of just jumped over here. Okay.
Yeah. Oops.
That's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. So because this happens a lot when we get to the upper levels, and that's what I want Brandon to know. We do other grades and other things mixed in, and I don't usually ever skip a piece. We go back if we need to. I remember now that you just liked this one and you did it. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's your job. Here's the melody. Okay, so you see how much I'm putting emphasis on the top, barely touching this thumb. Yes, it's going to be thumb doing and the right hand doing that when you go. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Okay, and I'm doing no pedal, so I can really be legato on the top. And the left hand is just one, so triple, right, triplet, triple. It'll sound like, right? There's a bottom.
Yeah.
Triplet, 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 triplet. I'll just leave it out for now. Triple. That's all left hand does. And then this goes. Triplet, triplet, triple. Nope, don't hold those. Triplet, 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 triple. Okay, so let's just try. Can you do the right hand and see if you can just hold? This one, try switching to 4 or 5. Touch, touch, F sharp, touch, sorry. F sharp and B and then up. Right. Okay, take your pencil. Take your pencil. And so I just want you to circle and put RH above. This can just remind you what we're doing. Also circle the fingering 4 or 5 thing. It's kind of important actually. It happens. You'll remember now that. Yeah, you'll remember the pattern.
Yeah.
Circle this one. Circle this one. 1 4. Circle 4 5. Circle 4 5. circle 4, 5. Okay, so there's a bunch of times where you land on a 4 and quickly switch to 5 so you can properly reach where you're going, okay? I know your hand might reach as well without it, but it's important because after that, it goes 4, 3, right? Yeah, so we need that. And then left hand. Just show me that first part, left hand. So I'll play the tune, so you can just hear me. So ready, triple. Don't hold anything. Just go. Triple, left, 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 the triple, left, triple, left. That one holds, yeah. And then you play the C. So the only time you really need to hold is that.
Yeah.
Then otherwise it's just let go, right? Let go. Okay, so this weekend we know that we have, let's work on that. Let's fix that up.
Okay.
So right hand and play the G's with right hand thumb. You can work on even the first section like that we just did. You don't have to try to do everything. See how it goes. And I think you should go back
And do the invention.
Yeah. We did this?
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Okay, so instead of today, we were gonna do a bit of hiding, we'll do that. Next, I asked you that for hiding, you get to the right, to the recap, and then we had, we did?
Yes.
Okay, so hiding, let's keep it to there, we'll check one second. To recap. So with this, I'm just gonna give it a small amount.
This is
Okay, to like, here,
letters.
okay? Right hand, and don't worry about ornaments.
Okay.
An invention
It's-
is a conversation
yeah,
between
'cause
two
one of them
hands.
is plays and then other one plays.
Exactly, like question, answer,
And answer.
question, answer, yep. And Bach, again, this is a preparatory, a really good, getting ready for preludes and fugues, which you know
Yeah.
to do right in the next levels. So, it's a good, it's very, again, especially page 1, lots of notes. Really learn what you're doing, like know what the notes are. Oh yeah, and we detach, of course, the 8ths. Running, but those fast notes are running notes are smooth. Sorry. To there, yeah. So what's that measure?
7. Like the.
Right on the measure 7. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Amy, next time first, we'll go through that and Haydn. If you feel like you want to add a bit to Haydn, otherwise I'm okay with you staying to the recap because you've got 4 lines to fix up and all these other things. Recap, so this will be first next time, so you know. Okay, there we go. That's probably good today.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sorry.
It's okay. You can push the stop on there. Thank you.